Hello, everybody. Welcome to Demon Interviews, episode 164. As always, I know it is a shock to everyone. I'm your host, Springy, and joining us today is our very special guest.
I am Bad Game Mom. My name is Ray, and I'm very excited to be here.
Awesome. Well, first of all, we would like to ask, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very good. How are you?
Oh, I am doing fine. Completely fine. Just got back home from work, so I'm happy. Um,
Nice.
have you ever been interviewed like this before?
I've been interviewed for a school paper, and that's about it.
Hey, well, we're
So,
happy to introduce you to this side of the world of interviewing.
yep.
Um, so people can assume from our past guests, and if they are coming from your social media platforms, that you are a cosplayer.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes, I am.
is there any cosplays you're planning on doing that you can tell us about without me giving you a small fee of $5?
Yeah, I actually made a video about this. I think like 2 days ago or something. I have four, I think 5 or 6 plans for this year. I started doing this kind of thing last year, and it helped me a lot. But I just plan a whole bunch of cosplays to do by the end of the year, and hopefully get them done at some point. So this year I got Reagan Ridley from Inside Job. I have Miku the Vocaloid. I have Jinx because obviously. Um, I have Star Butterfly from Star versus the Forces of Evil. Yeah, and Diane from BoJack Horseman, and I think there's one other one. Oh, and Lumine from Genshin, the female traveler.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, so as you said in the beginning, you go by uh let me say it, let me look it up before I say it, or else I'll seem like an asshole for saying it wrong. Or saying the wrong person. Okay. Bad gay mom. Why'd you
Yes.
choose that as your at least your Instagram handle? Why'd you choose it as that?
It started as a joke with some friends. I was always labeled as the mom friend growing up. Uh, it's kind of obvious why. And then I'm gay, and I think I'd be a terrible mother. I am make a great mom friend. I don't think I should have children. So it just kind of all put together. I was like thinking on the school bus one time going back to school or for some reason, and I was just like, "Oh my god, Bad Game Mom is a hilarious Instagram handle." And then it became my handle.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. I mean, my main one does not theme interviews, just a finance a phrase character, and then my birth date. So I mean, I can't say anything about that. Um, so next up is going to be the stereotypical YouTube thing that you hear in every single video of don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon. If you have any questions for our lovely guest here, put them in the comment section below, and any of the appropriate ones, we will ask them if they ever come back onto the show. And don't forget to follow them on all the social media platforms. There'll be a way to get to all of them in the description below. And yeah, I haven't done that speech in a month, and I still was able to get through it. So, what is one of the hardest things about getting into one of your cosplays?
Oh gosh. Like just getting into it, not getting it together,
Which
or
take it however you wish.
I think one of the hardest things I have to like have a hard time finding is clothes. I don't buy canon outfits typically. Have a couple times, but that's a treat yourself sort of situation.
Mm.
Um, I mostly thrift all my clothes, or I own them already, and then try and make them into an outfit, and that is really difficult. I spent like a whole year trying to find a yellow sweater vest, and could never find a yellow sweater vest. So just little things like that. I don't really struggle with wigs. I just get them off of Amazon. So
Yeah, completely understandable. I have like wigs right above me from Amazon as well. Um, but the next question is going to be coming from a past guest, actually, a Mr. Zoom underscore 2028
Mhm.
bacon question mark.
uh, yes? Question mark? Sure.
Awesome, awesome. Well, the next question is coming from the same past guest. It's a little bit longer, not by much, but peanut butter question mark.
Yes. Period.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, um, since the public mostly knows cosplayers from going to different conventions, have you ever gone to any of those conventions before?
I've only been to one convention as a cosplayer. I've been to NakaCon, which is in like the Kansas City area. It usually happens around spring break season, like in March, but this last year it happened in September, so I got to go to that. And then before I was a cosplayer, I went to like Comic Con once. That's about it.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. Um, well, you already answered the next question, so let's just carry on with the next one after that. Who is your biggest cosplay inspiration, or if you have multiple inspirations?
Ooh. uh, Keon. I think the TikTok name is Keandra K or something like that. They're a huge inspiration. I followed them when I first started TikTok. Foo Fighters is a really good, huge inspiration as well. I have a lot of mutuals that inspire me. Uh, that's kind of about. I just love seeing other people's cosplays, and cosplay itself just makes
Mm-hmm.
me want to keep doing it. So
Completely understandable. I 100%
yeah.
understand that. So the next question is going to be, um, do do do. Oh right, I forgot we added that one. Okay, cool. Is any cons you're hoping to attend to in the near safe future?
Not really. I kind of would just be happy to go to one outside of the Midwest, I think,
Mm,
or somewhere else in the Midwest. I've only gone to Kansas and Missouri. Um, but I'm kind of just hoping to go to more conventions in general.
awesome, awesome.
Hmm.
Um, so next up, who from TikTok, Instagram, so on and so forth, would you like to do an IRL collaboration with? You know, you and other person in the room, doing videos or, photo shoots or anything like that. That was the word I was looking for.
I kind of would be happy to do that with anyone. I haven't done a collab with anyone before. There's some mutuals I have in the town that I'm from. There's it's Foolish Method and Festerling. I think that's their TikTok names. Uh, they're cool. They're pals. I'd love to do a collaboration with them sometime. But honestly, I just love to do it with anyone at this point.
Completely understandable. Well,
Person to
oh, uh, next up is going to be making sure I'm saying the right ones and not saying the same one 6 times. Uh, excuse me. Have you ever created any cosplays from like suggestions from fans, friends, family, so on and so forth?
A little bit for a joke. I did Gerard Way. um, I did like a Sebastian cosplay from Stardew Valley, and everyone in the comments said I looked like Gerard Way. So I said, "Screw you guys, I'm gonna do it," and I did it. Um, I, when I hit 10,000 followers, I said whoever had the top comment, I would cosplay that character in a maid's dress and interesting. And I think those are like the two main ones I've done that other people have told me or recommended that I do. I've looked into every other cosplay that people have told me to do, but I prefer to know the source. So
Yeah.
I have like a long list of stuff to watch.
Yeah, I completely
But
understand
yeah.
that. Well, next up is going to be I already answered. I already asked that one. My golly gee whiz. What do you think is the biggest misconception about you and or your cosplays that you do?
Um, hmm. I feel like a lot of people think I put a lot of money into my cosplays maybe. I don't. The most expensive things I have bought are just the outfits I've either like if I've bought a canon outfit, that's the most expensive thing of a cosplay I own. Otherwise, I don't spend more than tw- I try and spend no more than like 20, 30ish bucks on a wig, and then I try to find the outfits myself. And a lot of outfits are very simple. A lot of characters just wear button ups or a plain t-shirt,
Hmm.
or with characters from like academia, they're high schoolers. You can do anything with those guys.
Yeah.
They'll wear whatever you want to make them wear. um so I think people think I spend money on my cosplays. Which I try not to. I'm a broke college student. And then I think people think I know what I'm doing with my makeup because I don't know anything about makeup. I just put it on my face and
Mm,
hope it looks good.
yeah. I can
Yeah.
understand that. I have zero idea about makeup. Like I that's
Yeah. I'm just learning as I go and hope it looks good.
yeah, I get that. Well, who is your favorite character to cosplay as?
Oh gosh. I just did a Sally Face cosplay and I love Sally Face. Wearing his cosplay is super fun. It's kind of relaxing because he wears a mask anyways,
Yeah.
so you don't have to really do much. And then my most reoccurring cosplay is actually the Garfield cosplay. I've done it. It was one of the first ones I did on my account. I did it um a year later and I've done it again. So I've done it like 3 times now, and that one's just so fun to do. So,
Awesome.
mhm.
Awesome. Um, so I did that. Is the content that you create, is it the ones that you enjoyed making the most that get the most attention, or is it the ones that surprise you?
um whew. I typically try and post the ones I like the most.
Mhm.
I post all my drafts. Um unless if they're really bad, then I'll delete them secretly. But I typically try and post as many as I have, all of them. I just start with the good ones. And I try and plan them out a little bit so that if anything that I think might blow up isn't going to be posted with another thing that I
Yeah.
think could do really good. So it's it's kind of all over the place.
Okay, that makes sense to me, 100%.
Yeah.
Um, now, uh, two more questions on the little list to do here, and then we're gonna go on to shockingly more questions. Um, so the first one is coming from a past guest, an ultra geek cosplay, Pepsi or Coke, or neither, I guess is also one.
I like Dr. Pepper.
Also, the secret would that be fifth answer? Fifth answer? Yeah, because it's one, the other, neither, both, other. So yeah,
Yeah, Dr. Pepper.
awesome. Well, okay, this last question on the list is coming from another past guest, a Dark Mina the Gone. Who would you be in a horror movie? Out of the stereotypical archetypes, the final survivor, the killer, the first to be unalived. you know, the one who somehow keeps not dying. You know, the one who, you know, somewhat comes back to life 6 times.
Um, as much as I'd love to think I'd live, I don't think I would. Or I would just get really lucky. But I think I would just be the comic relief
Mm-hmm.
character somehow, and probably die.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you. Um, but yeah, that's all the questions on the list to do. So now we're gonna go on to the final 4 questions. Let's hope I can remember
Right.
them. Because they're not on the list. um, first of all, do you have any questions for me as an individual or about the show in general?
I kind of want to know how you just started interviewing cosplayers like this.
Well, let me tell ye a tale. Oh, let me tell ye a tale of a year long past, 2019. um, it feels like that though. Um,
It really has.
so me and my friend, because originally it was a co-host type of thing, so it'd be 2 of us against 1 of you. Um, anywho, um, we would. I woke up in the middle of the night thinking we should do an interviewing show because, like, I saw somebody else was because, and they're only doing, you know, the ones that are already getting TV exposure. You know what I mean? Like they're paying them. I'm like, no. But I wanted to help people who aren't in that position hopefully get to that position. So I called up my friend. Well, not called. I texted my friend at midnight my time, and it was 3 a.m. for him. Um, we don't sleep. So,
Course.
uh, I messaged him and we talked about it, and we were like, "Oh yeah, cool." And like I was like, "Okay, we're gonna have like 2 episodes, and then we'll probably be done." Well, about 160 episodes later, um, yeah, we kind of got carried away. No, but yeah, and now as of this episode coming out, we have passed our 3 year anniversary. Hey, uh,
Wow.
yep, we've been doing it for a long time, long time. Um, and actually, as of recording this, we passed our 3 year anniversary. Actually, so yeah,
That's cool. Awesome.
yep, that's how we started it, and that's how it's still going. Um,
Nice.
is there any other questions, comments, or concerns that you wish to have?
Nah, that was it.
Cool. Um, so next question is going to be: would you ever like to return to the show for either another interview like this or for a different type of programming that we offer? That sounds like
Yeah,
just a yeah. Oh, sorry.
that'd
Go
be
ahead.
cool. Yeah.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Good, because we already have you planned for 16 more things.
Perfect.
Perfect. And it's all right now. Go.
Awesome.
So next up is going to be who would you like to see on the show in the future?
Ooh. Um. Oh gosh, I am not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I really have no one to come to mind for that.
Okay. That's completely fine. You can always send me suggestions whenever you think of them. Um,
Will do.
so the last question for today is: do you have any questions for a future guest? And as you heard, they can be as ridiculous as you want, or they can be serious.
Um. hmm. I guess what favorite show they have or something like that.
Hmm. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we'll write that down. Credit you and all that fun stuff. Um, so with that, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to follow Lovely Guest on all these social media platforms. Thank you so much for being on the show. I highly appreciate
Thank you for having me. I also highly appreciate it.
it. Well, we are highly appreciative of you being highly appreciative. Um, With that, thank you all for watching, and at least I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Bye bye.